Hey everybody, thanks for checking out the video and happy Thanksgiving. Taking a look today at the newly released Figuarts Darth Vader from the Obi Wan Kenobi show on Disney+. I haven't done a Figuarts review before, so this will be the first time. Taking a look at the box, you can see. For those of you who are subscribers, make sure that you are entered for the Christmas giveaway. There's only a few weeks left till Christmas, and there are Figuarts available. So there you have the box, and when the figure is out of the box, you can see that it has a nice insert of Vader with a little bit of flame effect on below. So, taking a look at the instructions to help you see, those of you who are into Mafex, you'll know that they don't include these, so you have to go at it on your own. Comes with 6 sets of hands, comes with the damaged chest piece, it comes with the damaged head sculpt. They are nice. It's nice to get this many pieces for a standard release. And on the back, you'll see that it comes with 2 lightsabers and 2 blades. One is the normal blade, and one is that ever popular swishing blade, I guess. I don't know. It seems to be popular with most of the companies these days. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan, but it's nice to have options. So, taking a look at the figure outside of the box and the clamshell, you'll see there's 6 sets of hands. There's a damaged head sculpt up in the top left. The figure has soft goods cape and tunic, and down here is the damaged chest piece. You'll see the 2 lightsaber hilts and then the 2 blades. So it's packed pretty well. It's nice. Let's get it out. So first off, taking a look at the hands, we have a pointing hand by Vader. I'm sick at the moment, so please bear with me. I might lose my voice, I might crack. Apologies. Here is his hand for holding the lightsaber. It fits surprisingly well in that hand, which is nice. Next is the hand that's a little bit opened. Not really sure what that would be for. I don't know. Join me. I don't know. Next is, I guess you would say, his chokehold pose. I suppose that's it. That's what I'm using it for anyway. Then it has another open hand, which I would say is the force push hand. And then it comes with another kind of open, relaxed hand. I guess if he wants to say sorry to Obi-Wan for a nice handshake. Again, I'm not complaining with the amount of hands. It is nice to get a huge amount of hands. So one saber is just for attaching to the figure. It doesn't have a hole in the hilt for the lightsaber, the blade, but the other one does. And when you attach it, you have to make sure, especially with the swishing one, that it goes in the right way. Otherwise, it will fall out, which I did experience. So here it is. Again, I mean, you know, I know people like it. I know that they like the effect and all, but not really for me. So moving along, here's the chest piece that is damaged. You can see it goes right through. There's an open area right in the middle, which is cool. It's a nice little added touch. And then we have the coup de grace. We have what everybody wants. And the reason I bought this, which is the damaged head sculpt inside. It looks really great. There's a lot of detail. Again, a bit surprised with Figuarts. I wasn't expecting this level of detail here. It's really, really nice. Figuarts also released the Mando Season 2. I'm waiting on the Mafex, so I didn't pick it up. And the Batman from The Flash, which just looks awful. So that was an easy pass. So here's the figure standing up. The legs are not the most firm. So the cape is wide on the sides and on the bottom, as is the tunic around his waist. The skirt, I don't know. That is also wired, which is a nice added touch. So the head doesn't really give you any type of articulation, any type of movement up or down at all. That would have been nice to have had that, but you don't get it. It only turns to the side. The arm comes down. It is on a dropping socket. It goes out about 89, 85 degrees. It doesn't quite hit 90. You can turn it around, but why would you with the cape? You get a double jointed elbow, which is a must, I think, these days. Any company skimping on that probably doesn't deserve our dollars or yen or whatever it is you're using to buy. So the ab crunch, you get about there. There's really nothing. And when you push it back, you do get that gap right there in the lower torso. It goes back to about there. The legs are drop down. You don't get the same degree of drop down that you would with a Mafex figure, but you do get it. But the leg only goes out to there with the drop down effect, and it goes out to the side. It doesn't go straight out because of the sculpt. So I don't know what you would say at I don't know, 45-degree angle. And going back, we get this type of articulation. Now the Van Damme is a lot better. You can see. Who's going to pose him that way? I don't know. Taking a look at the knee, you get a double jointed knee. It goes back to about there. I think that's all the range you really need with a Vader in 6-inch form. You get the toe articulation. You get the ever slightest articulation on the foot going up and going down. You don't really get much movement there. And then when you try to get a rocker, it's very slight. So I'm going to try to pose it. As I said, the legs are not the most firm, which is a bit of a disappointment, but he does hold the pose. So can't complain, I guess, if he ultimately can do it. So now, this is pretty much how I'm going to have my figure forever. I've moved the cape a bit. I might adjust the cape again. I put in the Force chokehold. Here you can see I swapped the head and the chest piece. The head was really hard to get on for me, as are the hands. I forgot how hard moving and switching the hands with a Figuarts figure is. Not a nice reminder, but they got on. So it's a good figure. I mean, I'm surprised. This is probably the best Star Wars figure they've released in years. Could be better, but, you know, nothing's perfect. So here he is next to Yoda. To be honest, most of my Star Wars figures are in storage. For those of you who haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, like the video, appreciate it. So this is Yoda. He's probably one of the only ones I have out. I also have Obi Wan Kenobi out, Old Man Obi Wan. You can see the height difference. It's really good. This is the old Figuarts Obi Wan. So very nice there. There is the Star-Lord. I didn't pick up the Kenobi because I don't like the head sculpt. So that's why he's not being displayed. Sorry. Here is the battle damaged T-800 from Terminator 2, the Mafex version. Great figure. The height is very good. You can, for those of you who collect Mafex, definitely switch this out. Put it in your Mafex collection. So, thoughts. It would have been nice to have had a little bit of paint damage to the outfit. We didn't really get any. We got damaged head sculpt, we got damaged chest piece, and that's about it. It would have been nice to have had a little bit of grime or dirt on the outfit, but what can you do? So anyway, I like the figure. I would recommend it. It's a good figure. Like I said, it's the best they've released in years. So again, thanks for watching. Stay safe. Happy Thanksgiving, and see you next time.